Yes, people. Welcome to the world of Hill Talk. It's 2026. What a time to be alive. This year, I think, is going to be a great year because the primary point of this year is going to be focus, no excuses, no options, no days off. And we gonna stick to it. We gonna grind it out, man. God is good. And so there's a lot going on in the world. You gotta excuse me, it's a plane going over above right now. Let me see if I don't know if I can zoom in on it at this particular moment. But yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything that has happened in my life. I understand what this year really is about for me. I've set a new goal for myself over the next 365 days. And that's just to not escape, but release myself from the prison I've kind of built around myself. The world is mental, and so from the beginning, you've always been creating your reality, and every decision is a leading into a situation. It's the leading cause for the situation that you got in front of you. So for me, it's just been a lot of things that I want to change and I want to lock in on. And so today was great. First day of the year. Hit the gym already. Got the food in for the day. I actually did some laundry today too. And during my laundry time, I got to walk my son in a stroller around the neighborhood and just kind of spend that time with him. But there was two thoughts that came on my mind. One of those thoughts was pattern recognition is paramount this year. We're gonna have to recognize all the patterns that we've been going through in life in order to make change. You can't change something that you're not aware of. Cognitively, anyway. Or have the will to want to change it. So for me, I've just been aware of a lot of different patterns. I'm aware that even those that are closest to you aren't gonna want your best intentions, they don't want the best for you. Not everyone around you is in your boat rowing. That's something that my grandmother told me a few conversations ago. And she made it paramount that was one of her most important things in her life that she wanted to share with me, and for me to truly take with me as a gem and utilize that as I'm doing what I'm doing in life. Not everybody's in your boat rowing with you. They might be sitting right there planning on your downfall, plotting, and reading the Bible. We battle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, darkness, and evil in high places. So I understand the people around me that can become adversaries or even obstacles at times. It's not that they're 9 times out of 10, it's not that that's their intention, but that their intention isn't on building. So because they're unaware, their vessel is being hijacked almost. And so this year I'm looking to do things different. Pattern recognition. I want to truly emulate and follow in the steps of Christ this year. And to be more specific, I want to be giving. I want to lead. I want to be more quiet. I want to be deeper in my work that I know that I'm doing for God. On my assignment, I believe that everyone here has a specific assignment, and that their assignment is important, and that God has ordained them to rule over it. Your assignment could be just spreading the word. Your assignment could be doing art. Your assignment could be doing music. Your assignment could be making an invention. Your assignment can be something. But whatever you're assigned, you want to do it with your full heart in it. And so for me, I think I've shared too much of my assignment, or the details in how I need to complete my assignment. And so the people that are against me are able to beat me there. They're able to manipulate the situation at hand because they know the details. So because pattern recognition works for everyone in this realm, you might have to switch the pattern, switch the schedule, throw them off, because that's the only way that they can't set up snares and traps for you. And I'm aware of that. I'm truly aware of that. And honestly, just grateful for the situation, grateful for everything that I have. And I'm ready to embark on what it takes to be the highest version of myself, and ready to serve the world, ready to serve those around me with integrity and shine to my full potential. The only time I truly want to speak is when I get on here to reflect and share about the assets of my day and the gems of my journey. Other than that, I really don't have the room in my heart to have conversations with anyone. Unless, again, it's spreading help or giving information or teaching or being studious. But as for just having conversation that doesn't serve, I'm not really, that's not really my forte. And I don't believe that doing that will benefit me in any way, shape, or form. So again, I want to put my best foot forward. I want to switch up the game on the devil. I know that my body's going to be in shock. I know that my mind is going to question things. But as long as my spirit is ahead of both of those infrastructures, we will prevail. And in order to maintain energy in the spirit, you have to be fully aligned with purpose and assignment. You have to make sure that you know exactly what it is that you're doing or that you're sent here to do, and do it with the best intent. It's the first of the month. It's the first of the year. It's a full moon today. Let me see if you guys can see that in the sky. It's time to get it. Make this the day of alignment. Give yourself, put your best foot forward and pour everything that you got into this year. Because this one, I believe, is gonna matter more than anyone that's come before. It's almost like how in school, I believe it was my history teacher. He used to say something to get everybody focused and dialed in. And what he would say was that it took many, many, many generations of people to create you. And it just dawned on me in this particular moment that the world is built off of macro and microcosms of principles, and the law of how do I say it? There's a law in this book called the Kabbalion, and it speaks on correspondence, right? The law of correspondence. Greatness in one area tends to be greatness in another area if you take the principles of what greatness is and apply them to the attributes of what it is to be great. So, for instance, to be a great shooter in basketball, you need to be able to shoot with accuracy. To be a great golfer, you need to be able to hit the ball with great accuracy. So great accuracy is the corresponding trait that transcends the realm of basketball into the realm of golf. I was thinking about LeBron James and Tiger Woods and how they kind of, I think they were born on the same day or something like that. But when you think about what they went through to be great, it was the dedicated hours to the particular attributes, understanding what it took to hit that level. So for me, well, let me go back to history teacher. The corresponding idea that it took multiple generations to create me is the same thing with it took compounding of time to create this moment. We wouldn't be here if I didn't go through everything I went through in my entire life. I wouldn't have made it to this moment, which is the most important moment. And if you're watching this, then you're also in a particular moment where you're able to look at this as a very significant checkpoint in your life and go forward. So, man, life gets deep off of simple conversations. And like I said, I'm just grateful, honored to be here. I didn't take the time to dive into the Bible today before this video. I will read tonight Proverbs 1, which I've read many a times. It speaks about wisdom, and I'll look for something to extract for tonight's journey. I'll also reread the Meditations of Marcus Aurelius and also the first chapter of the Kabbalion tonight. But I did listen to a Bible study podcast, and it was talking about, first I want to give credit to Myron Golden. Is super dope. He's very intellectual, older gentleman who has a long history of experiences intertwined with the following of God's principles or biblical principles for God's kingdom. I was listening to him today, and he was talking about how heaven gives the earth meaning, and the earth gives heaven expression. I think that's significant. I think that's a huge thing in life, right? To be able to have meaning and to be able to have expression. I want that for myself. I want these podcasts to be the expression, but the context of the content to be meaningful even. And I want to continue to grow. So, one more time before I close off of here and see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Pattern recognition is paramount in 2026. Thank you again. If you listen to the whole thing, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe to your boy's channel. I'm going to be dropping vids daily. This is day 1, episode 1. I look forward to spending more time with you guys here in the near future. We on a journey together. No days off, no excuses. Pattern recognition. Let's go.